Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Battlefield 1. We're playing Domination and I'm gonna switch the commentary. I didn't like my live commentary, so I'm gonna do a voiceover. So today we're using the Chauchat LMG, and man, this thing is a beast. This is gonna be a LMG massacre in this gameplay. It's so far the highest, the most kills I ever got in a Domination gameplay in Battlefield 1 so far. So it's gonna be a lot of destruction and a lot of fun. So we're gonna go through some of the stuff that I did. So hopefully you get, you know, tons of kills as well with this gun, and you know, you do well in games, and everything is good, because when you get a lot of kills and when you win games, everything is awesome. So really quick, I actually rushed middle this time around. I did a middle rush, which I never do because I don't like it. And well, most of the times I'm just like all about the flags because no one wants to capture. But this time around, my teammates was, my teammates were playing the objective, so it was really easy for me to you know, have some fun and get some kills, and also we'll be, you know, focusing on flags, of course. But I didn't have to be so crazy at the very beginning of the game when it comes to flags. So that's very good. You know, when you have good teammates, that's awesome, and allows you to do all this stuff, and you know, like go in the middle and getting some kills and kind of push the enemy back. So that's just awesome. That will teach the enemy a lesson. So anyways, so it is awesome because once again, it's the teammates. The teammates play a huge role in everything. You know, I don't want to take credit for the stuff that I do, because these guys, you know, help me a lot in different ways by healing or reviving or doing capturing flags. You know, they make, you know, everything so much easier. But the idea is just to be aggressive, you know. And in Battlefield 1, there's a lot of people who want to play defensive because the weapons, I know this weapons are kind of weird. Some of them are, you know, I don't want to say useless, but they're not so great to be aggressive. But there's a lot of people who want to just like snipe and do all this stuff, and to me that hurts the team a lot. You know, I know the scout kit plays a huge role in certain things, but I don't think Domination is one of those games. You know, its maps are shorter or smaller, and enemies spawn like really close to you when you're a sniper, and you have like no time to react. And to me, Domination TDMs is really chaotic for a sniper. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a good idea to use it. But anyways, so what we try to do is just too aggressive, and over here, this is so fun. These dudes, they are not paying attention to like really what's going on like around them. You know, they're not looking to the right hand side. They're not seeing their teammates, you know, dying and what they're dying from. So you have to focus on the game a lot. And I see these, I don't claim to be a pro, but I do see these like a lot, you know, when I play Battlefield. It's just that this sense of like not paying attention to like what's going on, you know, like take 1 second and see what's going on, where your squadmates are dying, you know, where your teammates are dying, and all this stuff. You know, so it's always good to take a look at the minimap and kind of like, and I'm saying doing this in a matter of seconds, right? Taking a quick look and see what's going on. So we're gonna meet the teammates because they were talking too much and they were not talking about, you know, objective or game related stuff, and that's pretty annoying in my opinion. So we're gonna mute these guys. So anyways, so the other thing is, yes, you get the good teammates, you know, you get your strategy, and so the strategy is very simple, you know. And in my games, when I'm playing these games, I kind of pick 2 flags. It's easier to defend 2 flags than 3. Okay, so usually it's B and C or A and B. You know, sometimes we go after all 3 because, you know, it's all good, and it's pretty fun. But for the most part, you know, I go for 2 flags, you know, and that always works. At least works for me, works wonders. And like I said, just easier to defend, it's easier to recapture, easier to do whatever you have to do in order to win the game. So 2 flags is good. 3 is when like you are like struggling and you want to get the extra points, and it's really good because maybe you're losing, and then you want to catch up to the enemy, so that's good. But for the most part, I do not recommend going for all 3 if you want to go for kills, because it's easy. Like I said, it's easier if you get A and B. The enemy are gonna go mostly for B or for A if you have those 2, right? So it's easier just to concentrate on the enemy they're trying to get those flags, okay? So, or trying to go to the enemy flag and kill them. So it's easier from a strategy point of view just to go after the enemy and try to kill him. So this is what I do. Over here we're making sure that there's no one over here because we're gonna capture the enemy flag. So we're just making sure that no one's around. But these guys were not to be found, so might as well just, you know, grab the points, and they seem to be over here. So this is their flag. This is where we're gonna find them. This is where I thought we we're gonna find the enemy. So this is what I was talking about. You know, you pick the flags, then you pick the one where the enemy is, and then you get the kills. So since you're not struggling points wise, you know, you're allowed just to have fun and focus a bit more on kills, because you get a good lead points wise, right? You get a good lead with the points. You're not losing, you're not struggling, it's not so close, so it's good just to go for kills and you know, have a good time. So always keep an eye on those flags, you know, making sure that you got 2 flags blue, you know, and that's how you win things. Also, you have to listen. I can hear these people coming over here. I can hear them running. You can hear them, the footsteps in the water and in the trees and all that stuff. So we're waiting for these guys. We can hear them and getting, you know, a couple of easy kills, and it's gonna be all good. And I think the almighty Automatico is gonna get the kill over here. So a couple of my deaths were like kind of stupid. I should have been more, I don't know, maybe smarter or maybe less aggressive, and I would have died less, even though I didn't die too much, but more than I wanted to. But that was my mistake, just for being too aggressive. I got too excited. I got too excited. So anyways, so if you focus on the like I said, and the 2 flags and all the stuff, and that I was saying, you'll be able just to focus on kills, and you get the points and everything is good, and you get to just run around and get the enemy. So like, once again, the enemy is spawning on A, so that's why we're staying over here. No need to go to the enemy spawn. I don't really go there, so the spawns don't change that much, although, you know, people respawn on the squad mates and stuff. But if you keep them everything back there, it'll be easy just to kill them, like I'm doing over here. Just go from the distance, and with a really good gun, you should be golden, you know. And that's it. It's so simple. It's so easy. So once again, 2 flags is what you need. And over here, I just had the feeling that they were going to try to flank us, and I hate when I'm right. No, there's gonna be a guy trying to flank us, and you know, it's one of those things, common sense. Like, you don't see nobody, but I know these things. You know, when you play video games for so long, or for like so many hours, you know what the enemy are going to do. So over here, there you go. This is the guy, and I said this in the live commentary. I knew it. I knew this guy was coming. So anyway, so you watch those flanks, and it's all good. So now we lost C. Teammates capture A flag, which is pretty good. So now we're going to reverse what we were doing. So now we're gonna go this spot over here and try to catch the enemy trying to capture the B flag. So once again, this is the same strategy. We're like pushing, actually staying middle and trying to, you know, take map control, you know, middle map control, and whether the enemy capture A or C, you know, it'll be a lot easier for us just to recapture the flag, you know, either flag C or A. So that, I don't know, maybe this game, this middle map control, you know, played a huge role, at least, you know, with the stuff that I was doing, play a huge role, you know, in getting the kills, and obviously controlling the map, you know, controlling the spawns, and you know, it was good, paid off all the hard work, and it's all good. So once again, we got 2 flags blue, and the enemy sent A, and you know, rinse and repeat, do the same thing, and we don't have to worry about points, but we have to worry about little missiles coming at you. But anyways, so and that way you push the enemy back to their spawn, and you get the kills. You kill them while they're trying to run off the A flag, and it's all good, man. It's all good. So very simple. People don't like to play with strategies. I do, and this is my strategy. Just little ideas, you know, nothing too crazy. Just focusing on certain things rather than just go all over the place, not knowing what to do and just rushing around like crazy. So to me, just about little things makes a difference, you know, in the game, and little things help your team to win. You don't have to do too much in order to win. Sometimes people tend to take, like, or to try too much. I guess they call tryhards, right? maybe, or sometimes, maybe no. Sometimes when you try too much, it doesn't work, and you don't get the amount of kills that you were expecting, and all this stuff. So sometimes simple things, you know, makes a difference in the game. And to me, focusing on 2 flags it's one of those things that, you know, gets you the kills. A lot of people, when playing Domination, they're looking for kills, obviously. You know, it's in game mode to get kills, but they don't play the objective and they lose games. And, you know, the point is getting a lot of kills and also you know, winning the game. So it doesn't matter if you go 101 but you lost the game. It's not, you know, it's not cool. If you didn't capture any flag and you win 101, you post a video on YouTube or on the internet, people will be like, oh, but you lost, you didn't capture any flags. So it's just not something really cool to watch. So you want to go for both. Even if you don't get the 100 kills, even if you get 50, right? But if you win the game and you get 50 kills, it's like okay, that's good, you know. At least you went for the win and you got the kills, and it's all good. So to me, that's what matters, you know. Video games, Domination, you know, you gotta go for that victory. And if you want those kills, you gotta play the objective, man. People say that the same thing they've been saying forever, you know, play the objective, but to me, it's play the objective to win and play the objective to get the kills. That's how it is. It's simple as that, you know. So if you want tons of kills, stay around those flags, man, and you'll be surprised how many kills you're gonna get. So sometimes I surprise myself because it's just simple as that. So yeah, nothing you don't have to go too crazy in order to get tons of kills. So at least in my experience, in my opinion, you don't have to go too crazy. Everything is so easy when you have a little planned, and that's good. And this gun, and in my only gameplay that I have so far with this gun, you know, I said that I like it. You know, it's pretty powerful. I believe that it's the weapon with the highest damage in Battlefield 1, you know, in the LMGs division. And it's pretty good, you know. The downside to me is the small clip, only 20 rounds, which for an LMG it's kind of crazy. I wish we could add some sort of like extended mag or something. At least 30, 40 will be just nice, just like the Lewis, you know, like 42. That will be just perfect. But you get 20, and the slow fire rate, you know, could be an issue, but also, you know, helps you with the accuracy. So a lot of, you know, firepower doesn't shoot that fast, but like a really small clip. So, you know, kind of like balances out. But even though it's that powerful, I don't recommend it to be like super aggressive with it because of that. But this thing is a beast, man. This thing is a beast. Once you find a sweet spot, maybe medium to long range, which I was getting some like long range shots with it. Once you find a sweet spot, this thing is almost unbeatable. It's just like so much power. It's just so good, so much fun to use. Yeah, this thing is a beast. So, so another thing is, oh, before I continue here with the tag, before I continue with the gun, that you see me doing a lot is I kind of stay away from my team, not because I don't like them and I like to explain these things, it's because I like to open up spawns, you know. If everybody's clustered on C and you're trying to get out of there and you keep staying there, you know, it's just so annoying because you don't have, you're trying to run away from the enemy, trying to run out to get all the flags, and you can't because the spawns are just so weird. So I like to stay away from my team a little bit, you know, just so we open up the spawns, just so we if I'm closer to another flag, we're able to capture it, right? Not just to stay on that C flag still, you know, for like 10 minutes. And that's just so annoying. So definitely, you know, keep that in mind. Keep an eye on your teammates out. Kind of stay away from them a little bit, just so you open up the spawn. Not because you don't, like I said, you need to provide ammo if you can and all that stuff you have to do if you're a medic to provide them. But also you have to think about the spawns. You know, spawns are very important in Battlefield. So don't forget that good spawns, you know, helps with the games. And this part over here is gonna be very interesting, man, because once again I came to this location over here behind this rock, which is pretty good. Keep an eye on this little rock, and these guys are not paying attention, so I'm getting quite a few kills over here, and the enemy, they don't even know what's going on. They're so focused on that B flag. Look, they don't even acknowledge like what's going on. They just keep dying, and just so much easier to get the kills. And this guy is a beast, so it's just like long range shots, very easy. So once again, keep an eye on what's going on in the game, whether you are in my situation or if you are in the enemy situation. If you're dying too much over there, just don't go middle like that, you know. It's just no good. no good. Try to stay in the outskirts, you know. Just don't be so obvious, you know, because otherwise you're gonna die, and it's not gonna be pretty. You're gonna be frustrated, and if you're like me, when you're frustrated and you're pissed off, you don't play well, and that's not good. So we are here just to try to win the games, and you know, so much fun. I thought I was shooting that guy a lot. And a couple of shots were like BS, I want to play the game. Some of them, like I said, I was too aggressive, but some of these I was just BS. It doesn't make any sense. I got the most powerful weapon in the game, so this stuff shouldn't happen. But anyways, so with a gun like this, powerful, enemy not paying attention, and you flanking the enemy, you focusing on flags. I don't want to say waiting for the enemy to show up, but you know, taking care of stuff. You know, you'll be able to get some kills, you know, and just destroy these guys, and it's gonna be so much fun, and you're gonna love it, you know. And once you get into the rhythm, and this is what happens to me, once I get into the rhythm of playing with strategy, and like, you know, having these sort of ideas, you know, what I'm going to do in the game, everything just changed for me. Because okay, the strategy is focus on 2 flags. Which 2 flags? Then I don't know, because each game is different. You know, your game is gonna be different than mine, and probably my next game is gonna be different. So I'm gonna focus on 2 different flags. So it's gonna be a little bit different because my team is either too good or not too good, or too many snipers or less snipers. So it changes. But the strategy, the idea is always the same, you know, or it's always to focus on certain things. Depending, well, if you're playing Conquest, is a little bit different. If you're playing Rush, is a little bit different. If you're playing TDM, it's a little bit different. You know, how you're gonna move to the enemy spawn and how you're gonna, you know, tackle certain situations. It's different. But I mean, as far as domination goes, if you have an idea on what are you going to do, you know, depending on your kit, or also, you know, if you're gonna be a sniper, you cannot just go there pretending that you're gonna be like, you know, the hero. You're gonna save the game and help the team and get 50 kills, because I mean, it could happen, but most likely it's not going to happen. So you need to keep that in mind too. You know, what's going to be your role, and you'd be surprised when you have all these things in your mind. Everything and things are so much easier for you, and just to win and get kills, it's just ridiculous, you know. So because most people don't do that, so they just run around like crazy, you know, or prone in the corner sniping. So you get those guys really quick, and you know, we take advantage of that. And we just come across as, you know, the badass guy. You know, it's like, this guy is everywhere. You know, what's going on with this guy? What gun is he using? Maybe it's the gun. This guy is not good. The gun is good. So it's all good. You know, this gun is good. So this is another part where I should have just like went back. But I mean, I just felt like I was on fire, and I just felt like, you know, we could go this, we could get this B flag again on my own. But no, I think I have the whole team spawning over here, and it was just like awkward. I'm like, they're all coming over here, and I need some help, and like no one was around. I think it's one guy coming, but like no one's around. I'm like, crap, I'm in trouble. I should have just run away, and I don't know, turn around and run, you know, go somewhere else. But I was having so much fun. So the MG15 was a little bit weird. It was like too good, even though it's really good, but this one has more powerful. Has more power, so I don't know. Sometimes just the game just, I don't know. But anyways, once again, we have a decent lead, you know, with the points, and we're just, you know, just getting closer to the end of the game, and that's it, man. That's it. So use this gun, the LMG, the Chauchat. It's a French weapon. It's pretty good if you haven't used it that much. And it's just a beast, you know. Look how fast I killed this guy, and look at this guy over here. And he just all of a sudden says bullet sponge, you know. And I don't know. So it's BS dead that I was complaining about. That shouldn't happen. That guy should be dead. So I got robbed. So it seems like when you're doing really good, the game kind of like doesn't like it. The game is like, all right, guy, you're doing too well. We're gonna help the enemy team. And I feel bad for this guy. Thank you for the headshot. So anyway, so I hope you use this gun if you haven't, because it's really good. It's really good for those medium long range shots, and play with the strategy. You know, start with something very simple. You know, start with something very simple and see how that goes, and you'll be surprised how well you're gonna do in the games, and how fun you know, playing with strategy and tactics is. And it's cool. So I share my, you know, my ideas, the stuff that I do, because it works for me, you know. And you see in, you know, my gameplays where I play, you know, whether you see me live commentary or not, I try to explain what I'm doing and some of the stuff there that's going on in the game. And it's just very basic stuff, you know. It's very basic stuff, and it just works, you know, because, in my mind, or in my opinion, basic stuff are the best, you know, because it's not too complicated. You don't have to guess too much. It's not like doing homework, because I hate doing homework, but it's just like simple stuff, you know, that you do in video games. Just focusing on this thing, doing this, that, doing that, and it's so much simple, so much smoother, and you have a great time, and you get the victory, like I said, and you get the kills, and you're gonna be, you know, the guy on the top of the leaderboard, you know, most points, most kills, the fewest deaths, and that's just pretty badass. So that's always my goal, you know, when I play the video games. Like I said, winning is too, you know, because I don't want to lose, so I always go for the win, and regardless the outcome of the game, regardless what happened, you know, it's always about the victory. It's always about, you know, being there for the team as much as I can, and it's all good. So unlucky, yeah, this day, oh man, I was trying to, and the MG15 again, it was my nemesis. So thank you for watching. My name is Chauchat. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay commentary. Like I said, the live commentary was kind of boring. I kind of got quiet for a little while, so I think this one is better. But yeah, it was pretty good. So final score is 200 to 151. Not bad, you know, nothing too crazy. We didn't go nuts trying to win this game. It was actually pretty fun. And yeah, our squad, Apples, you know, got to be the best squad. And it's all good. So man, I have fun with this gun, the Chauchat. I'm telling you, such a piece gun. So we got 50 resupplies, which is pretty good, and the final score is going to be 50 and 10. It would have been like 50 and 8, man, if I wouldn't got robbed with those stupid kills. But 50 and 10, not bad. Like I said, the highest kills I've gotten so far in Domination in Battlefield 1, so it was pretty good. I felt pretty badass getting 50 kills in this game. So thank you for watching. My name is Chauchat, and I'll see you, my friend, on the next video. Stay tuned for more Battlefield 1 and some of the stuff that I'll be posting, you know, with live commentary, face cam, and all the good stuff. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and give the video a like if you like it, or thumbs down if you don't like it, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, later.